What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Hollywood, man, and today we are back with another video. Now obviously, as you can see by the title, this is the bowling ball build. This is aka Zion Williams, the contact dunk fiend, but it also gets a 93 ball. So before we get into the build though, I need you guys to do me a favor and drop a like, and if you like the video, send me a screenshot of me holding this can of my Fuel to Hit legend. This is not a Red Bull ad, but I love Red Bulls. So yeah, as you can see by all the cases back there, I'm trying to get partnered with them. They sent me a bunch, so hopefully, make sure you guys like the video though and send me a screenshot of this. I'm gonna follow some of y'all back right now. But let's go ahead and jump on over to the build. Now this build is inspired by It's inspired by my boy Nut. Make sure you guys check out his link in the description. Show him some love. Let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump on over to the build creator, man. Alright, so as you can see, man, we have the two-way scoring machine. Let's go ahead and show you guys how I made the build real quick. So we're going to go over to the build creator. Let's create a new build. And we got my boy Dom Williamson, aka Bowling Ball Williamson. Let's do it. We're going to go to a power forward right-handed. I don't really care about the number, but because Zion is number 1, we're obviously going to go with number 1. Let's move into the first thing, which is our body settings. Now, for the height of this build, let me pull up my notes real quick just to make sure I get everything right because I made this build a while ago. All right, so we got the build up here. So for the height of this build, we are going to go... So for the height of this build, we are going to go with 6'7", and then for the weight, we're going to do 236 pounds. And for our wingspan, we are going to make it 6'11", and obviously we got to be a burly boy because, Zion, he's huge. Next, we are into our finishing category. So starting it off, we're going to go into our driving layup, and we are going to put that to a 92, and then max out our driving dunk, and then max out our standing dunk. That's going to give us 11 potential badge points. We can get Hall of Fame Posterizer as well as Hall of Fame Heat Seeker. You already know I'm going to be running that probably with Gold Slithery. Let's go ahead and move on into the next one. We have shooting. We're going to max out our mid-range shot and our 3-ball. It's going to give us a 95 and a 90. And then we are going to tic-tac our free throw all the way up till when it gives us 14. So now that we have 14 shooting badges, we're going to move to playmaking. We are going to max our ball handle and our speed with ball. Then we're going to tic-tac our pass accuracy all the way up. That way we get what looks to be 20 playmaking badges. Next, we're on to defensive. Now, defensive is probably the most important thing about this build. I love the defense. I'm going to max out my interior defense. Now you may be like, yo, Hollywood, this is a guard build. Why are you maxing out the interior defense? Well, I'm going to let you guys know what goes on with this game. Since, every single big can shoot and dunk the ball, people are spacing the floor a lot more. What happens when you space the floor? Your guards are forced to play defense in the paint. Guards are having 92, 93 driving dunks. You need a high interior defense to get stops this year. If you have a low interior defense guard, you are going to get boomsticked over and over and over again. People are going to set a screen, he's going to pop, and then he's just going to drive. And he's going to take that dunk every single time on you if your big doesn't switch. And he might even dunk on your big. And what's also going to happen is if you guys do make that switch, you're then going to be on the big man, and what's that big man going to do? He's going to catch the ball, he's going to drive, and he's going to dunk on you. So you need interior defense. Next, we have perimeter defense. We're going to put that all the way up to a 95. Then we have our defensive rebound, which we're going to max out, as well as our block. So that's going to give us a 89 interior D, a 95 perimeter, a 84 block, a 66 offensive rebound, followed up by a 91 defensive rebound. That gives us 23 potential badge points for our category, as well as Gold Intimidate. Now we're into speed, acceleration, strength, vertical stamina. Our physicals category, we're going to max out our acceleration and our speed. 82 speed, 79 acceleration. Then we're going to come to our stamina. We're going to max that out. Then we're going to dump the rest into strength and vertical. Now you can play around with this and adjust it how you like. I personally like this right here, the 90 strength, 88 vertical, but you can take this down and give yourself, 90 or do something like that right there, 89. You can play with this a lot and decide how you like it. I personally would make the build with a 91 stamina. That way, I'm going to get 99 stamina no matter what at 99 overall with the +8. So I'm personally going to go 92 strength, 90 vertical, and 91 stamina. Well, that's going to do it basically for this section of the build, though. A few things that we can highlight with this build is we get elite contact dunks. We have a 93 ball, and then we can also speed boost. We have the 84 ball control. Let's go ahead and move on to the next category, though, which is going to be our takeover. Now, there's a couple of takeovers you guys should decide on for this build. We're going to consider advanced gathers as well as finishing moves and easy blow-bys. All three of those are very good badges. Then for the shot creating, we're going to consider pull-up precision. Next, we have limitless range and spot up. I don't really want to use either of those. And then we obviously have extreme clamps, perimeter badge drop, and enhanced jump shot contests. So for my first one, I really want to do easy blow-bys because I know I'm going to get tons of blow-by animations on people. And I just want to be a big boy, you know, I have 90 strength. I want to be able to grab somebody's hip, go and get that contact dunk with my Hall of Fame posterizer, and use my heat seeker possibly to get my next badge, or just my badges in general. Now, for the next badge, we are actually going to go with the pull-up precision because I want to be able to get my shooting badges. That way I can get my Kobe badge. That Kobe badge allows me to change my takeovers whenever. If you don't want to go pull-up precision, I recommend finishing moves to help you get more contacts. Whenever you get that easy blow-bys, you guys can hawk your heat seeker and get, you know, double slashing take. But I'm going to go pull-up precision, so I'm going to go easy blow-bys and pull-up precision. Now that our build is complete, it comes out as a two-way scoring machine with shades of Jason Tatum, Zion obviously, and John Collins. Let's go ahead and move on over to the build tester though. So now we're in the build tester. We have our finishing category. We're going to max out posterizer. We're going to max out that slithery finisher, and then we're left with quite a bit. Let me move my camera down here so you guys can see everything. So now we're going to throw a Hall of Fame heat seeker on, and that leaves us with literally no badges. So this is personally what I would run on this build. But if you want to make an adjustment, you can go silver slithery with silver lob city finisher, or you can put on something like silver giant or silver fearless. Those are phenomenal badges as well, or even silver rise up. So if you guys want to try this build out, I recommend playing with the badges, but I'm going to run Hall of Fame slithery, Hall of Fame poster, and gold heat seeker because those are best for contact dunks. So that's going to do it for my finishing category. Now we have our shooting. Now, obviously, we're going to put on gold, our Hall of Fame hot shot. We're going to put on that gold deep threes, as well as, you know, maybe the set shooter, since I do like to set my feet before I shoot, or a stop and pop. Probably will end up going with stop and pop because I know, you know, I'm going to be doing dribble moves, and then they're going to leave me open. I'm just going to stop, and I'm going to shoot the ball. But that leaves me with 4 upgrades left. So now we're getting into the interesting category. I could run, you know, I could run Hot Zone Hunter, or I could run Green Machine. I'm probably going to end up doing both. I'm going to run, you know, Hall of Fame deep threes, and then I'm going to go with the bronze Hot Zone Hunter with the silver Green Machine. Now, if I decide that Green Machine literally does nothing, I'll probably end up running gold Hot Zone Hunter, and that will be the badge lineup that I run. But for now, I'm going to run bronze Hot Zone with silver Green because I haven't seen anybody using Hot Zone Hunter yet. Next, we have Playmaking. Now, Playmaking, obviously, we're going to go quick first step, and unpluckable. Now, this is the badge that I love. Special delivery. This gives me takeover for throwing lobs as well as my teammates. So I recommend you guys throw this badge on if you're not using it yet. Then we're going to throw on our Hall of Fame handles for days, and that leaves us with 4. So now I'm going to run bronze bailout, and that leaves me with 3. Now, if your bigs are struggling to shoot, I recommend gold dimer. But personally, my big man is shooting very well right now, so I'm going to run silver bullet with bronze dimer. But if you're playing with bigs that are struggling to shoot, make sure you guys throw in that gold dimer to help them out. Now we have our last category, which is defensive. I'm going to leave my camera down here in the bottom corner because I know I'm not going to throw worm on in this build. We're going to start off with, you know, that Hall of Fame clamps, silver intimidator, silver rebound chaser for getting boards on the ISO, silver rim protector, silver chase down, and that leaves us with 11. So these last 11, we can throw on silver tireless to help us keep our stamina for offense. Then we can put on silver box to help us get that box out to get our boards. And we're left with 7. We have a lot to do here. So now we can throw in like a bronze clutch defender. Come down here. We can throw on Hall of Fame or gold intimidator. And then we can throw up our rebound chaser as well as our rim protector. Now we're left with another 3. Like, we have so much to work with since we don't have to put on brick wall. So now I'm actually going to throw on my hot stopper. So when I get a steal, when I get a block, when I get a shot contest, they boost my takeover. That's going to be ridiculous. In fact, it might be so ridiculous that I run it on Hall of Fame. But for now, I'm going to run it on gold, and we'll come back to that later. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I tried to make it fast, simple, easy. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like up on your way out. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn the noties on. We'll see you in the next one. It's your boy Hollywood. Peace.